Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're doing very well, because I know I am. I am joining you as I am 8 weeks pregnant today. It still does not feel real at all. Like, I cannot even believe I am sitting here having this conversation right now and filming this video. Can you actually believe I'm pregnant? Like me. It's so mind-blowing. I thought I would take you back right to the start of the pregnancy, let you know how I found out, what's happening now, and what's yet to come. I thought we could do that. Crazy. So crazy. What happened was, like, my periods for maybe the last 2 or 3 months just haven't been bang on 28 days, and I've never had a problem like that before. I didn't get a period in February and I was like, that's weird. So I did a test on my birthday, the 26th of February, just before we went to Meldrum House, and it was negative, and I was like, oh, like, whatever. And then it wasn't till later. I was so gutted. I was like, yes, my period ended up coming 9 days late on the 1st of March. So that was fine. I wasn't really getting a period at the start of April, and I was like, oh, that's weird, because now we're late. And I didn't really think much of it. I was like, oh, we've had this the last few months, like, whatever. And then woke up one Sunday morning and I said, I was actually quite upset, and I said to Lewis, like, we've been trying for like 2 years on and off, and I was like, it's not happening for us. Like, maybe we just need to come to terms with, like, maybe the fact that we won't have children. Like, this was on the Sunday, the 9th of April. And Lewis was like, can't worry about that kind of thing yet, and whatever, because we were just like, this is never happening for us. And then when we properly got up, we saw a message from Lewis's sister saying, Rhi, I had a dream last night that you were pregnant. And the last time I had a dream about someone being pregnant, they were. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. Anyway, we went to Tesco, did our food shop, and just picked up pregnancy tests when we were there. Lo and behold, I was pregnant. I'll insert a video here now of us finding out.
Shut up. Does that mean you are? Shut up. No way. Are you joking right now? Are you actually joking? No way. No. Does that mean you are?
Yeah.
What? No way. Oh my God. I did not expect that, did you?
I feel like we need to check.
What the hell?
Oh God, I can't even breathe.
Thank God we got
What
two.
the fuck?
Let's do it again.
God, I'm so much more scared for this one. We did it.
That's mental.
We did it. We fucking did it.
Do you believe it now?
I believe it now.
What the hell?
Oh.
Pure kid.
It was so surreal. Like, I have done so many pregnancy tests, and I have never, ever expected it to say pregnant. Like, I don't think you're ever prepared for it to say you're pregnant. Like, no. So I'm 8 weeks from the 1st of March. That's kind of how they do it. Yeah. So if I'm going right by my dates, I should be due a December baby. Eek. I would love to have him on my brother's, I know I'm getting boy vibes. I would love to have him or her on my brother's 30th birthday. That'd be really nice. Yeah, I'm getting boy vibes. That's another thing. I don't know. I'm just getting boy vibes. Like, I don't know. It's so soon, obviously, but I just keep thinking like it's gonna be a boy. Is that normal? Or is it too soon to think that? I don't know. I've had no morning sickness whatsoever, which is crazy. Touch wood that continues. The exhaustion, I have never experienced anything like it in my life, and I didn't know that was a thing. Like, obviously, pregnant women are tired. You just presume. No. I have slept for like over 12 hours every single night, and I have been sleeping for an hour to 2 hours during the day. I'm on rehab hours from work at the moment, and I'm like, thank God for it, because I just could not imagine. I don't know how I would pull through a 12-hour shift at the moment. There has been so much wind, like I have been farting for Britain. And I didn't know that was a symptom either until I was on some kind of web page and it was like excess wind, and I was like, oh my God. And it is worse at night time. Like Lewis is like, this is not okay. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, so much wind, bloating is unreal. What else? Weight gain, I'll talk about that in a minute. So what happened when I found out I was pregnant, I phoned up the GP, spoke to a nurse practitioner, and she was like, congratulations, this is amazing. And I was like, oh my God. And she was like, we'll get the midwife to phone you. The midwife phoned me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. And she just laughed. I was like, why on earth is there a midwife phoning me? Like, you don't believe it. Like, you just, I cannot believe it. So anyway, I saw the midwife on Monday. She was like, you're looking so happy and so chuffed to bits. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't believe it. And then I told her, I was like, I've done 4 positive pregnancy tests. My period still hasn't come. Like, I totally was like trying to persuade her that I was actually pregnant, because I don't believe it myself. So how on earth do I expect anyone else to believe me? And she's like, you're definitely pregnant. And I was like, right, okay, at least we're all like kind of on the same page. She took so much information kind of like about our family's medical history. There's a bit, they discuss like domestic abuse, they discuss vaccines. What else? I was there for an hour, it was so much. And then I came away with books and books and books of stuff. She took my blood pressure, which is low. My blood pressure was about 92/52. So really quite low, to be honest. But she was like, that's quite common, just be careful when you're standing up. She took my weight. So she said, you gain about 1 to 2 stone during your pregnancy, and 1 stone of that is baby, placenta and fluid. And I was like, great. Well, when she stuck me on the scales, I've gained over 6 kilos in this 8 weeks. And she was like, like, you're on your way to that 2 stone in your 8 weeks, and you're at risk of gestational diabetes. And I was like, for God's sake. I'm also taking vitamins. You need to take folic acid, so I'm now taking 19 vitamins, like an all-in-one Pregnacare thing. And I said to my brother, I literally am struggling to stay awake, and I said to him, I was like, these 19 vitamins are doing nothing for me. And he was like, imagine you weren't taking them. And I was like, imagine what I'd be like if I wasn't taking these vitamins. For your 12-week scan, you need to be 11 weeks and 2 days. To get all the measurements of the neck of the baby to see if it's well and if it's growing or if there's something wrong with it. We are 11 weeks and 2 days when we fly out to New York. So the midwife that I saw, she was like, it's unlikely they'll scan you before you go because they won't be able to get the measurements, or they maybe will and you'll just have to come back for an extra scan to get the measurements. And I was like, but by the time I get home from my holiday, I'm going to be 14 weeks. And I just feel like that's long. Like, that's quite long to not get a scan. So we're trying to book in a private scan for when we're about 10 weeks. God, I actually feel sick at the thought of going to a scan. Like, you just hope that it's all going to be fine. And then one other thing I just want to say is, like, before anyone else says it, because there's some negative Nazis out there, I just know that I am not prepared for the life change. Like, I currently spend all my own money on me. I go on holiday with my friends and with Lewis whenever I want to. I go out, I eat, I drink, I go and do whatever I want, whenever I want, wearing whatever I want. And I just know that I am not ready. Like, I am coming round to the idea, like, Lewis has been like so excited ever since we found out, and like I have been as well, but I've got these like things in the back of my mind that I'm like, are we ready for the life change? Are we ready for this? Like, we're obviously still in our flat, and I just feel like there's like little bits here and there that I'm like, are we cut out for this? Like, oh, but I'm coming around to the idea, like, every day that goes on, I'm getting I'm excited. Like, I'm obviously excited. The change in everything is scary. That's what I'm trying to say. So scary. But I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm ready. I just know that people are going to be like, she's going to get a shock. Right guys, quick update. I'm nearly 9 weeks now. And you know how the last time we spoke I was like, I'm having a glowing pregnancy, no nausea. Yeah, that all went terribly wrong at 8 weeks. So this last week I've been feeling really sick in the morning, and you will not believe what happened yesterday. Like, I've been starting work at 9 o'clock last week. So I literally got up feeling fine, no problems. I was like, woo! And then I was packing my work bag, and I literally just got this massive rush, like a wave of nausea just came over me, and I was like, Lewis, I'm gonna be sick. And he's like, no you're not. And I literally ran and spewed. Like, I literally got a 10-second warning and I vomited, and I came away and I was like, what has just happened? Like, mind blown. But anyway, we have booked an early scan, a 10-week scan, which is next week. So that is when I'm gonna catch you again. I cannot believe we're going to see this little baby. It was funny, when I was spewing, Lewis was there and he came in behind me and he rubbed my tummy and he was like, oh, you little raspberry, what are you doing to your mummy? Because the baby's like a little size of a raspberry with arms and legs. Anyway, that's making me feel really sick. That's what's happening. But yeah, we're having a little date day today. Good vibes. Really excited, and I'll see you guys next week for our scan. Hello guys, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of May. We have made it to 10 weeks pregnant, which is insane. We are now the size of a strawberry, and we've got arms, we've got legs. The little baby can drink its own urine, like swallow its own urine and pee it back out. Yeah, that's cute. Dirty little bugger that they are. We are going for a 10-week scan today. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned already, but we actually go on holiday and then our scan isn't until we get home when I'm 14 weeks. So I just thought that that was too long. So we've actually booked a little early scan privately on George Street in Aberdeen. Is it called Direct Ultrasound or something? So that's where we're heading today. I'm just picking up Lewis from work at the moment. I'm so hungry. I'm trying to drink so much water. I've barely had anything today. They actually say drink so much water so your bladder's full and we can get a better picture. So here's hoping. I've asked Lewis to take a full bottle of water from his work as well. I'm so nervous, because you just hope all is well. I have been vomiting a lot, but I've had no nausea. That's the thing. I've literally just had the spur of the moment vomit, like with no warning. So I've not been like sitting there like, oh, I don't feel well. I've just literally spewed right there and then, which is wonderful. I'd rather, to be honest, I'd actually rather just vomit than feel sick. We have told a few other people. I have been dying to tell my friend Natalie since the moment we found out. Like, literally, I've been saying to Luce, oh, can we just tell Natalie? I've been like, we just don't see her enough to tell her. So we saw her at the weekend and we told her, and it was the best reaction ever. The thing is with Natalie, she's just the most excitable person ever. You could be getting married and she'll be the most excited for the wedding. Like, you could be pregnant and she's just the most excited. Like, it's crazy. Like, she's just such good vibes, and she's just one big ball of like excited energy. So we were just so excited to tell her, and honestly the reaction, I wish I videoed it. She just got the biggest shock and almost fell back off her seat. She was sitting on a stool. It was so funny. Yeah, amazing. Scans in half an hour.
Hello.
Here's Lewis. How are you feeling?
What's the context here, so I know?
We're going to the... Where do you think we're going?
Well, I've just checked the time. Just checked the time. See that in there? Scan o'clock. Hey, come on.
This is the level of Lou's excitement since we found out. Like, you've just got no concern or worry or
no
nothing.
concerns. I am just so excited.
Let's go to the scan. Have you got water for me?
Well equipped, yes.
I'm drinking some as we speak.
Look at where we are.
So scared. Oh, guys, we've just been at the scan. It was unreal.
So, just like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Like,
she said when I got on the bed, she was like, right, this will be a lot of pressure, which by the way I've never expected. I thought, no, they push on that tummy. And then she was like, it'll just take me a wee while to find it. And then Lewis just went, within a second, Lewis just went, oh my God. And I was like, I can't look, I can't look. I was so scared.
I was just buzzing.
And then the baby was just on the screen with the heartbeat, wasn't it?
You could see it was like a little flicker and it was the baby's heart beating. It was just...
Look at that.
So crazy.
Oh my God, look at that little one.
Amazing.
She kept saying he. I noticed that. Did you?
Well, the winner came,
They
but...
won't know yet.
Aye.
Oh my God. So surreal. She said she couldn't find my ovaries because of gas, bowel gas. When I tell you that I have been farting, I was saying in my last vlog that you've never seen anything like it.
No, I've had enough. Someone please take it away for just for a few weeks.
The farting and the constipation, by the way, I was saying to my friend Emma, I was saying, until you have been pregnant, you have no idea what you're in for. And she said, indescribable. That's what she replied to me. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you're farting, the constipation. Sickness. But...
tiredness, mood swings.
This little one.
And then there's you when you're pregnant.
Which one is it that we like?
Well, I like them all, personally.
But yeah, this little one makes it all worth it.
And there's only one, just to confirm.
Yeah, we've only got one. We've only got one brownie in the oven.
Right, that's enough.
So guys, that's going to conclude this video. I don't know how long it is, but thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us. It's been a bit of a chit-chatty vlog, but we are just on cloud nine.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day, I'm honestly at the happiest I've ever been. Like, I just feel so buzzed, so lucky. We say that, don't we?
Yeah. But every day we feel lucky.
Yeah, and we're just going to enjoy it as much as we can.
Yeah, 100%.
Gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, this will probably be posted when we're on our honeymoon as well.
So people will be watching this thinking, what?
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I'm like... But yeah, we'll catch you guys in our next video, which will be all the New York...
very different vibe to this one.
New York, Vegas, LA and San Fran content. So we'll see you in America. Bye.